You say that you're scared of failure, but deep down you're not. What you're scared of is being seen trying and getting it wrong. Like, you're scared of people seeing you try to do something and not being good at it yet. The truth is, failing in private, you can probably deal with that. You can probably, deal with taking an L in private. But you're terrified of people seeing you take an L. You're terrified of people seeing you put effort into something and it not working out, whatever that means. And it's that fear that's keeping you stuck. Listen, the fear that you have right now of trying that thing, whatever it is, insert your dream here, insert your wanted hobby or passion here. The fear that you have of doing that thing isn't that you feel like, you're not good enough to do it, that you're stupid, that you're incapable, whatever. That isn't what you're scared of. What you're scared of is that you're going to put your all into something that you really care about, and everyone's going to see it crash and burn. And then you're going to have to explain to yourself at those awkward family meetings that, yeah, I'm trying to be a YouTuber, I'm trying to make videos, They're not that good, but I'm trying. And everyone's going to be like, oh, that's nice. That is what you're afraid of right there. You're afraid of that experience. And that experience right there, all it is your ego. You're protecting your ego to the point where you're willing to prioritize your ego over your vision for your future and your passion and your life, basically. Because you can't have both, bro. You can't be favoring your ego while also favoring your ability to learn and develop. They don't mesh. They're not a good match. And the truth is, this belief that, that if you're not good at something, that's embarrassing. If you try to do something and you're not great at it, it's embarrassing. This is the belief that probably was established into you and introduced to you when you were a young person, probably when you were a young man. There's probably something that you went through that maybe you tried out for that sports team when you were a kid, and you weren't as fast as everyone, and you had to go sit and watch on the sides, and you had that embarrassment, that just pure shame that, oh, okay, I guess I'm not that guy. I guess I'm not one of the guys that can do this. Maybe you had that experience where you really put your all into something, you dedicated time to it, and it didn't work out. And now what you've done is you've decided to paint your whole identity with the brush of these failures. When really the whole point of the failures are for you to adjust and learn from. But instead of learning from them, you've just eaten it and allowed it to become your whole identity. I'm saying this as someone who's done the same thing in the past, bro. I used to have memories etched into my brain of all the L's that I've taken throughout my life, and trust me, there's a lot of them. I used to be able to go through all of them and then try and, do some mental gymnastics of, oh, I should have done this, and instead of that, I really should have done this. Oh, I wish I did. Pointless use of free will. Instead, what you need to do is develop the courage to be like, you know what? I care more about learning and developing myself than I do protecting my small, fragile ego. You have to make that decision, bro, because no one else will do it for you. Everyone else is fine with you limiting yourself. Everyone else is fine with you doing the bare minimum. Everyone's fine with you just, sitting in silence and just wishing that you could do these things. If you don't, go out and do the things you want to do, the world's going to be like, cool, suit yourself. And you'll be the one that's sitting there with your regrets. You'll be the old man in your chair, just rocking back and forth again. I really wanted to be a YouTuber back when I was a young man, but I thought it'd be cringe to, not know how to do it, so I just didn't do it. And instead I worked at Asda my whole life. What a great life. I'm dead now. Not to make this all about me. I know we're talking about you right now, bro, but give me a second to go on a little rant. I've been doing this YouTube stuff for 3 years now. I know for a fact I have made a lot of bad videos. You can do your own research and go back to the early videos. You can do the thing where it goes oldest to newest. You can do that if you want at your own risk. You're gonna see some videos that are not very good. And you know what? That's part of the process. It was all for a reason. That's the way I'm choosing to see it. Every L that I've taken, I've tried to learn something from it. I've tried to take some sort of positive from it, even if it's very fucking hard to do. I tried to. And you have to do the same, and you can do the same. You have to understand that the fear that you have, this fear of trying your best and it not being good enough, that is just it's an illusion. It's not real. You haven't even started the work yet. You haven't even tried it, and you're already picturing the worst case scenario. Get over your fucking self, mate, please. It's embarrassing. You're being cringe. Your fear of being cringe is cringe. Or maybe you're one of those guys that have this like perfectionist idea where you feel like you have to be perfect or it's not worth doing. Again, bro, that is your ego in disguise. Your ego is trying to protect you and protect it, well, to be honest, trying to protect itself by shrouding itself in this illusion of perfection. Bro, nothing is perfect. No one is perfect. No matter how long you envision this idea, whatever it is you want to do, when you do it, it's not going to be perfect. And that's okay. That's the beauty of life and humans and all this shit, that it's not perfect. It's all flawed. It's all unique and special. And that's okay. This desire to reach perfection is just masturbation, bro. Simple as that. It's just masturbation, bro. And just think about it like this, yeah. What is worse? The fear of like being seen trying, or the like staying stuck forever where you are, being stuck in a position where you aren't doing the things you want to do with your life simply because you're afraid of someone else seeing you try. Your opinion of yourself matters more than anyone's perception of you and your efforts. Are you happy with yourself? Are you happy with the effort you're putting into your life? If you're not, then do more. Like I'm telling you, man, being vulnerable, being open, being yourself, being authentic, that is powerful. That is strength. It's not weakness. It's not weakness to be seen literally being a human and being yourself. That is strength. You are a unique individual. There's no one else like you. Embrace that. Be yourself. Stop trying to be this weird perfect android of this weird looks maxed, strange, perfect being. That's boring as fuck. Be your weird, kooky self and be the best version of that person. You got this. I believe in you, man. Now come over here. Let me see those lips.
No. Hey!